Well, today the charges against Mr. Crittenden were dismissed as they should be, and hopefully this case will move forward and the people that are responsible for the crime will be prosecuted.
And you've maintained that all along. Tell me why that is.
Well, from the get-go of this case, Mr. Crittenden, I believed, had told the truth. Part of the problem was his story was not corroborated in a timely manner. The district attorney's office did all they could, but there were some issues with getting the right people to look at the case to corroborate what he had said. And once that was done, the case moved forward and we ended up getting it dismissed.
So he maintained at the time that he was forced into this situation that night. Is that still?
Yes, that's the case. It's always been the case. It was a bad night, and in all sense of the word, for him, he was just as much a victim as unfortunately the people that were harmed and fatally killed.
So do you want to tell us how he got drugged into that situation that night?
Well, I think maybe at a later date, but I think the evidence, if presented to a jury, will clearly show that he was merely a bystander, not voluntarily, and that he never had an opportunity to leave, given the circumstances. But I think today is a good day for him and a good day for the case.
Do you anticipate him making bond?
I do. He'll be out later today, and he'll cooperate and do what he needs to do to make sure that justice is seen in this case, which is ultimately the goal for everybody.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I would just say that, like all cases, there's sometimes situations where you might think something is a way, but if you look deep and you take the time to look at it, you'll find out maybe it's a different set of circumstances. And here's a classic example.
He's been sitting there a while. How's he doing?
He's doing well. I mean, he's been in custody for quite some time, and frankly, that bothered me from the beginning of this because he was sitting there for no reason. But I think that he understands what the process is, and I think that the time taken will be beneficial to everybody involved because they do know what the facts are now.
Very good.
Okay.
And what's next for him once he does get out?
Well, I think he's going to try to get back to his life. At the same time, continue to, be available for the state if they need him for any future proceedings. And I think he just wants to get his life back.